And if we got Ben out there, if we got a lineup where we got Terry, we got Seth at the 2, we got Ben at the 3, Tobias at the 4, and we got Joel at the 5, that's going to open up things for Ben too. Ben's going to look better because he can, you know, play that forward position, post up, get to the rim. Everybody's going to be looking their best. You know what I'm saying? When we got a shooter at the point position and we got Seth beside him, because Seth is wet. Like I said, what's poppin'? Welcome back to another great Simone with the Sports show. You know, so today we're talking about Terry Rozier. Yes, you guys already know I want some depth at the point guard position for the 76ers, and you guys already know why. We don't have that much depth behind Ben Simmons. Yes, we drafted Tyrese Maxey, but he is a rookie, and we're not going to expect to see that much from him. And I know originally I said I want a veteran point guard, and of course, you know, Terry is not a vet, but I still do want a vet. I still do want a vet like Derrick Rose or Rondo or Jeff Teague if it was possible, but this is just another scenario in case we don't go after Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose would be my ideal, but even if we don't get Derrick Rose, or if we don't get a vet, we still need somebody who can come in and add some depth to the point guard position. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because some of y'all who be watching my videos, y'all not subscribing. What the heck does that mean? Huh? So guys, obviously I'm gonna start out by saying, because I know half of y'all gonna jump in my comments and be like, Daryl Morey just said we're not making any more trades or no moves until the season starts. Yes, I did hear him say that, but I got two responses to that. One, if he gets an offer he cannot refuse, he will make a move. I got three responses actually. Two, sometimes they just be saying that. They on the radio, they gotta fill that time slot. Sometimes they just be saying stuff. That don't mean exactly that's what they mean. Dwight Howard said he was gonna go back to the Lakers. What that mean? Their word is not always bond, okay? Three, this is a move that we can still make. He said he doesn't want to make a move until he sees what the team is about. After a month of seeing that we need some help at the point position, he might make this move before the trade deadline. So let me talk about Terry Rozier. So Terry is obviously with the Charlotte Hornets. He had his first season with the Hornets last season, and then he was supposed to be that guy. He was supposed to be, you know, Kimba. He was supposed to be that dude in Charlotte. It was supposed to be his team. But then Devontae Graham broke out. So then he had to share the ball, share some attention with Devontae Graham. A lot of attention. And now they got LaMelo. They got a lot of questions to answer. That's a lot of guys who are supposed to be the dominant guard for the Charlotte Hornets. So the Charlotte Hornets might be giving up somebody. It might either be Terry or Devonta, but it would be smart for them to give up somebody. And let me tell you guys some stuff about Terry Rozier. Now, obviously, Terry was starting for the Hornets, and you're going to say, Ben Simmons is our starter, so why do you want to bring in another starter? That's conflict, Simone. First of all, Terry might be willing to come off the bench playing for the 76ers because he's actually going to be playing for an organization that has a real chance at a championship soon. Because we know the Hornets got a long way to go. So, of course, you know, he might be willing to come off the bench for a winning organization, an organization that's going to certify him a ticket to the playoffs and a chance to make a run. Not only just certify a ticket to playoffs, but a chance to make a run as well. So he might be willing to come off the bench. Also, we can have some lineups where we have Terry starting and we can have Ben playing at the forward position, like we saw him get experimental at the forward position last season during the postseason. So we might see Terry and Ben out there at the same time. But I think Terry might be willing to come off the bench if he's going to be coming off the bench for a winning organization. Now, let's get into some of the sticky, icky numbers, because I know you guys are going to be wanting to talk about what his contract looking at like. So Terry, he signed a 3-year, $56.7 million deal last year, 2019-2020 season. 2020-21 season, he is 26 years old, so he's a vet, but he's still young. We can still see the best days out of him. We haven't even seen his best days yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know he about it. We know he's at that sweet spot age where we know you about it, but like, oh wow, like we ain't even see your best yet. That's good, Terry. that's good. So he's going to be owed about $19 million 2021 season. 2021, 2022, he's going to be owed about $18 million. Then he'll be an unrestricted free agent in 2022. So it's not even a long-term guy that we got to get tied up into. Even though, of course, if he comes in and, you know, does what we need him to do, he could be a long-term option. But of course, you know, it comes into the, oh, what are we going to do? Who are we going to give? I think, you know, we should be willing to give up Shake. Maybe some picks in there as well. Maybe Shake, a guy like Mike Scott, and some picks. Obviously, this is a great team we want to trade with, because the Hornets, obviously, they'll do anything. Like, honestly, we can send them anybody. We can send them one of our two-way players, and they'll probably take it. Because the Hornets, they be making the craziest moves. They gave Gordon Hayward all that money for what? Nothing. So I'm sure whatever we willing to give them, they'll take, because they just be making, I don't want to use the word, I don't want to use any rude words. They be making some, what's the word? Confusing. Okay, they be making some confusing moves. So they'll take anybody, honestly, that we give them. We probably could give them some Philly cheesesteaks, and they'll give us Terry Rozier. But realistically, let me go into Terry's numbers, because that's what you guys are going to like. Once I tell you Terry's numbers, you guys are going to be like, yeah, bring him down. We'll bring him up here. So Terry started in 63 games. He played in 63 games, started in 63 games, which just goes to show the serviceability, you know, the durability, you know, the reliability of him being out there. His field goal percentage was 42%. His 3-point percentage, guys, was 41%. He shot 41% from 3. And you guys know we need that 3-point shooting. You guys saying Ben doesn't need to have to shoot the 3. Somebody other than Seth got to be able to shoot the 3. And imagine him and Seth out there. Imagine how much that's going to open up things for Seth. Imagine how much that's going to open up things for Terry if Seth and Terry are out there at the same time. And then Tobias, our former leading scorer. Imagine how much Tobias would be able to get off when things are being opened up for him, because he's got two respectable shooters out there, and Terry and Seth. That's going to elevate Tobias's game. And if we got Ben out there, if we got a lineup where we got Terry, we got Seth at the 2, we got Ben at the 3, Tobias at the 4, and we got Joel at the 5, that's going to open up things for Ben too. Ben's going to look better because he can, you know, play that 4 position, post up, get to the rim. Everybody's going to be looking their best. You know what I'm saying? When we got a shooter at the point position and we got Seth beside him, because Seth is wet. Like I said, Seth shot 48% on catch and shoot threes. So I'm loving Terry's numbers. I just think this is the perfect get for us. You know, if we're not able to get a guy like Derrick Rose for the cheap, we might have to risk it all. But like I said, we might not even have to risk it all when we rocking with Charlotte. Like I said, Charlotte, they'll take anything and give up anybody. His free throw percentage was 87%. And guys, the biggest thing about his free throw percentage, he shot his best from the free throws last season. That means he was improving every season. The season before that, he shot 78% from the free throw line. And then the next season, last season, he shot 87%. So he's a guy who's elevating his game. He's growing. He still sees room for growth. That is what I like to see. And that's what I like to hear. Okay, so he can help Ben out like Ben. You see him at the line, watch this for him. Okay, watch something, learn a little something from me. Okay. He averaged 4 assists last season, 1 steal, and he averaged 18 points per game. So Terry is looking like that guy. And guys, that'll be a nice little lineup. I'm telling you, if we had Terry and Seth, obviously Joel at the 5, and we have a little lineup. We got Ben and Tobias playing forward. Like I said, Tobias will have some of his best numbers with that shooting, that with Seth and Terry, Scary Terry, you know. Also, like I said, yes, Terry will probably be coming off the bench, but he was going to see some real minutes if we do get him with the Sixers, because there's a lot that we can do with that lineup. So I think we should definitely consider. And also, Terry probably could play the 2. Ben and Terry might be out there at the same time. Maybe Terry can play the 2. Sometimes Seth on the bench, you know. who knows? It's a lot we could do when we have another ball handler with a very, 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 very well-respected shot like Terry. So let me know what you guys think though, because I know you got a lot to think. So right now, I'm really loving Derrick Rose. If we could get that done, great. If we can't get a guy like Derrick Rose, we still need to address the depth at the point guard position. Whether it's Derrick Rose or Terry, let's get it done. Period. And I got some people asking me, where is Reggie Jackson? Where is he? Where are you? Reggie. So I will look into that for you guys and see if that's an option for us as a vet as well. But while I do that, you guys make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing. Let me know what you think, because we on the road to 2K, guys. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful feeling. Thank you guys for all of you who have subscribed so far. I appreciate all the love. Let me know what you want to see in my next video. Bye.